Hey, Warlock, open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay, what's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes, absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the true of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Pulverize them!
Some down the cultist!
Way to take it to church, man! I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
He's woozy! Time to hit him!
Now's our chance!
Been too long since I
Don't
blew
quit
something
it!
up!
You didn't stand a chance! Police didn't steal them from that!
Is that what they call it?
Wackos better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
Are you Groot?
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving. Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
You're right, Rocket. The people who lived here were rough. I once saw someone beat someone else to a pulp because they gave them a compliment. No way they'd willingly join up.
A sword to the throat can be very convincing.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
Just everyone quiet. We got company.
Wreck 'em, Drax! Fun Flarkers, get ready to die!
do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt him first. Beware!
Make your hits count! We need to hurry!
Why are you in such a rush? We should be better prepared!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were
They
bringing...
can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this one.
Unlike, we're all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way. Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
I bet I could pull that chunk out. Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there. I think you can anchor to this wall. Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds. What's taking so long?
Dig in, Gamora.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, right there.
Sure.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
Don't leave me hanging.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual?
Careful. There's treachery ahead.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Nikki had Warlock's Soul Stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
More jerkies dropping in. That's it. We finally snapped.
Gamora! Wait for us!
Cowards! Face us!
Maybe let some of them run, Drax? Show him some muscle!
Not again!
Again?
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
A full Flarkman? Nah, can't be that easy. No, it ain't my fault he's acting like this.
What the flark, Gamora?
Cowards! Face us! Trying to destroy!
What the? Coach is juicing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Again?
There are more arriving!
Wish we'd found some barking hover bikes.
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora?
We've got to apply more pressure!
Gamora! What's going on?
We have to protect her!
No, it ain't my fault he's acting like this.
Drax, toss it!
What's next, Peter?
Not again!
Again?
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos! It's about Nikki, and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming! They are coming at us from everywhere!
Won't stop us from stopping them!
Drax! Shut him down! It's just gonna get harder from here!
I'm just getting warmed up! Thing's pretty tough for an old machine! The solution is simple! We must take it out first! Who else did you kill? Anyone I know? We will require a comprehensive kill list one day! Unhand me less of you!
About time!
They grabbed the one!
Feels like I've been shooting that big spot for hours! Root! Show him your roots! Why are there so many of them?
This is nothing compared to some battles I fought! Still can't believe you killed Nebula! Gamora did what needed to be done!
There has to be a way to really hurt this guy!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Maybe he's already safe, Nikki!
Himself in a bind! That's one big, bad, scudding robot!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
My limits are being tested!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy sees
I
stars!
apologize for my carelessness.
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs! Ha ha!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
So, Gamora? How am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
That sure is something.
You know, I used to spend a long time staring out at the rift, wondering where I belonged.
With us, Rocket. That's where.
He's right.
Yeah, I know that. Now.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
You see that kid in the ritual thing? Gap's too big to jump.
Groot?
I am
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
distance! He's boosting his squad!
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
And he will suffer for it!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
Breathing room, Groot! This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge! It's a... Just follow my lead!
My great strength!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop! Stay away from the
Look!
edges!
Golden Boy and Uniflarker are still out!
Hope all the god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks!
He means we can't stay here!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find those snipers over there! You save me one!
No promises!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki!
name on it.
We're coming!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Crap! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier
Just
than
once
the
I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The Warlock saved us from sudden death!
I ain't scared of Ranger and his little light show!
Hold fast!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believe!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? Pushed out the smart bombs! He's like a fruit fly, I can't swat him!
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you
Try this!
Any last words?
Whoa! Glad she's on our side!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
We don't need Golden Boy's help!
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Wriggle rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Look out!
Or, Butt-snacker!
Let's not add to our problems!
Well, I guess too close!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The full Parkman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
You shall not wield the Nova Force again, traitor!
Had to be done! Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
Proved another
Preying
cultist!
on the weak!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a